So, good morning, everybody. Trust we are all doing very fine, and I believe that we are doing well. Now, I want to do a recap of the things that we have been learning, and okay, Let me just go bring the brush. Now, this is BTC chart on monthly time frame. I told you that the first thing you want to do is to look at the overall trend of the market. What type of trend is the pair you want to trade? Looking at this is coming down and going higher again. So for this is an uptrend. But I said it, I gave an example that even though something is an uptrend, there will always be a time that it will reverse, then take us higher again. So it is that time that we want to buy. It's that time we want to buy. But we cannot just buy because it has come down. What is giving us that assurance that this coming down, that the time that it came down is now about to buy? Then there's something we call break of structure. Break of structure. Now, look at it now. BTC has been, this is monthly time frame, it has been selling for almost a year. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So it has been selling for almost a year. So each candle on this monthly time frame represents 1 month. So for 12 months, that's 1 year. So this has been selling for almost a year. We don't know if price is actually still going to go down further, or it's going to take us higher. So we are still in between the doubt that we don't know the direction that it's supposed to go to. So for now, what we are doing is that we are only trading what we see. And what are we seeing? The monthly is reversing. So we want to, this candle, let me zoom it. This is a bearish candle. This is a bearish candle. It will be red. I just changed my own colors of candles. I really do not like that green and red. This is the color. This is a bearish candle. This will be red on your own chart. So this candle will be red on your own chart. So we are still bearish. It's true that this is an uptrend, but we are still bearish. I was for those who attend the one-on-one class, I'm saying that even though your maybe your neighbor wants to sell a keg of palm oil at 25,000, she will still want to look for a discount price. Like she's not going to buy it at 25,000. She will actually look for somebody selling it for 15,000 or 10,000 so that she can make profit. So that's what is actually going on in the market. We are having a massive reversal for a discount price. But for us that we are traders, we cannot just fold our hands for a whole month, a whole 12 months, and not do anything. So what we are trying to do now is just to trade that reversal on the monthly time frame. So we want to trade that reversal on the monthly time frame. Now that takes us to be having two mindsets at the back of our mind, that even as we are trading what we see, how are we going to know that price is actually not going to go our way again while we are trading a sell? Because the price is quite bearish now, we are selling. But the fact that we are even selling too does not mean that we want to start selling from anywhere. Very good. So it does not mean that we want to start selling from anywhere. This is BTC daily time frame. Now we want to start thinking that okay, maybe price will start reacting from that 62. There's a zone here. So there's a corrective zone here. For those who understand, there's a zone here. You can think, okay, this will hold. But how are we going to be sure that it will hold? There must be a break of structure. That structure must break. It is when that structure now break, the structure here, if it break, we can now know that okay, yes, this thing is now ready to really sell. Then we'll look for a pullback, then we'll now send it to recent low. That's when we can be sure. But for now, we cannot be sure. Even all these candles rejection may not take us as far as down like this. I don't know if you are getting me. So what we want to see is that, is price going to pull down a little bit and break this structure? If the answer is yes, then we can say okay, price is still going down further. But if price will not break this zone, that's why I said we don't have a break of structure yet, BUS. So there's no assurance that we are coming down. So we can decide to go up, because this guy is even an uptrend right from the very beginning. So it's an uptrend. So we can expect anything to happen. But how are we now going to know that okay, this guy is actually ready to buy if it did not come down, it didn't break structure to the downside, as I've explained? Then what we want to see is that, sorry, we want to see a break of structure. If price will, so if price, so if price can actually, let me zoom it properly. If price can actually buy and break the structure, then we are bullish. But if price is still within this place, I talk about internal structure for those who attend their classes regularly, their one-on-one classes, then we are still inside internal structure. But if price will now buy and decide to break the structure, then we are now inside external structure. That means price is now ready to follow its normal trend, which is uptrend. I don't know if we are getting it. So price is now ready to follow its normal trend, which is uptrend. But failure to do that, we are still very much bearish. So the only thing you can do now is to watch the market and see if price will give us a break of structure at that let me use the 1 hour break of structure so that we can. So this is why they said sometimes, so if you are on a sell right now, you are still under assumption that hopefully price will break structure, and that is still a game of probability. So trading is a game of probability anyway. That's why you are encouraged to manage your risks properly. So I want price to come and break this structure. Thank you. So I want price to come and break this structure here. Sorry. So I want price to come and break this structure. So when we have a break of structure here, when we have a break of structure to the downside here, then we can wait for a pullback, then send it to the nearest low. But failure to do that, price can still continue to go up. Price can still continue, I repeat, price can still continue to go up and go higher. So what caused the buy was that price was able to break this structure and it pulled back a little bit, then it started going higher. So we should have followed that buy like that when it did that. But then, so this is how trading works. The break of structure is very, very important that you wait for it. It gives you that peace of mind every time. So that price is still bearish on the monthly time frame does not mean it will just start selling from anywhere. It's not going to start selling from anywhere. you must always wait for a break of structure before you now say, okay, yeah, price is now ready to actually sell. But failure to do that, in fact, price can come here and not break that structure and still continue to go up. So what we are doing now is just a guesswork. So the best you can do is just calm down, let that structure break, let the structure break. If it does not break, just don't force it, don't force the structure to break. I believe you understand this properly. Thank you.